You can visit our website for the commands in the videos. If you want to purchase other study materials like packet tracer files and other course guidelines, then you can email to us. Follow us on Facebook for further updates. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe so I can quickly deliver more videos on various topics. So let's do the calculation for that in the next slide. So you can see 192.168.128/25 with 50 hosts per subnet. So here I can again do the calculation. 2 to the power h greater than equal to 52 and h equals 6. I'm just rushing this out because we have done all these calculations earlier in a slow pace, right? Now you can recall it, or else you can view that and again do some practice and view this one. Okay, so h equals 6. If you find 6 bits are for host bits, you can deduct it from 32. So 32 minus 6 equals 26, which gives you your network bits. Okay, so if it is 26 on network bits, you can write the subnet mask as 255.255.255.192. You know the reason. 24 means 3 times 255. Another 2 bit borrowed means 192. Okay, refer the bit borrowing table. Then go for the multiplier by deducting this 192 from the 256. So 256 minus 192 gives you 64, which is the multiplier on 4th octet. So again, you know the networks 192.168.128/26. You need to add around 64 again with this 128 for the next network. So 192.168.192/26. Still you need to remember that 192.168.2.0/24 and 3.0/24 are still available. We are not using it yet. Okay, so this is the purpose. We have enough IP addresses and we are subnetting the subnets again. So we can save these 2.0 or 3.0 again later for any other purposes. We can use this. Okay, so this is how we need to save IP addresses. Then for the 50 hosts per subnet, I am going to allocate this first network 192.168.128/26, which is the network address, and the second network of the subnet is 192.168.192/26. So to find the broadcast address, 1 minus 192 is going to give me 191. Okay, so 192.168.1.191 would be my broadcast address, and if I found the network and broadcast, you know how to find the first and last valid host, right? So I am not explaining it again. Then again what? The next requirement is 10 hosts per subnet. You know the diagram, right? I showed the lab, and in that the next one is 10 hosts per subnet. Again here I have found this 192.168.128/26, and I am going to allocate this network into my 50 hosts per subnet. Again what I am going to do is I am going to take this 192.168.1.192/26 network address, which I am going to use for my next requirement, 10 hosts per subnet. Okay, so here you can see 192.168.1.192/26 for 10 hosts per subnet. Again I need to add 10 plus 2 for the network and broadcast, and I am doing the calculation, repeating the same process. H equal 4, so n equal 32 minus 4 equals 28. So subnet mask 255.255.255.240 is the 4-bit requirement. Okay, if you borrow 4 bits, you are going to have 240 here. After that, multiplier 256 minus 240 gives you 16, which is the multiplier. Then you can write the networks 192.168.1.192/28, add 16, 192.168.1.208/28, then add 16, 192.168.1.224/28, then 192.168.1.240/28. Still you can find 192.168.2.0 and 3.0/24 are still available without use. Okay, we are saving it. Next, you can write the 1.192 networks valid post broadcast addresses, next subnet IP address on the network. Okay, after that again you can find the 192.168.1.208/28 subnet. You take this subnet and again do the same calculations for 2 hosts per subnet, which means for the WAN link, okay, wide area network, in between 2 branches you need 2 IP addresses, right? For that I am going to use this 208 network. Okay,